our girls are able to write their exams. It just says that many parents are ensuring that their girls are staying in school. It just says that our girls are working hard. You know, yesterday...
We were hoping for more girls to get A's. Now I think it's the boys who are getting more A's here.
Yeah.
Well, I think for me, when it comes to the issue of examination, if I get your question correctly, Fred, you're saying that more girls sat for the exam than boys. You're saying more girls?
More boys and girls got straight A's.
More boys than girls?
Actually, the number of boys who got straight A's is double the number of girls who got...
Oh, I get you. I get your question. For me, really, I think when it comes to this issue of boys versus girls, for me, I've always said that education is an equalizer. All factors held equal, both girls and boys sat for the same exam. So it means that if the girls was asked...
There's an issue somewhere.
What is biology? Both of them will answer the same. However, really, if I could introspect the numbers, there's always a story that is lying behind that. For example, I'd be curious to know, is it reflected in the total number of students who sat for the exam, for example? But I would say generally for me, as long as both boys and girls are taken to school, I think now sitting for an exam is an issue of competition.
Yes.
So...
Because we're looking at, you see that headline on the Star.
Yeah.
You talk about boys topping mathematics and girls languages. Yet there's another story in the inside pages that talks about which areas there have been improvement. And when it comes to mathematics, that's where they've recorded the most improvement, Kamau. But the areas that recorded the least or a drop in performance were English, the languages, where girls are performing well. There's something there if you draw a parallel between that headline and the fact that more boys and girls are getting A's.
Well, I would like to, maybe, to me, I was seeing the analysis that there are more than half of boys, double the number of boys got A. Also, almost half more, 2,000 more boys got A minuses, and 11,000 boys got B plus, or else the ladies got 8,000. I think we have forgotten the boy child in the society. That now the guy has been left alone, and he says, you know what, man, it's me alone.
It's me and the world.
It's me and the world. So the boy child has realized that it's him against the world. And so you found him, he's more hands-on with doing most of the things. And now this will come to answer your question with why the ladies are more linguistics, why they are more with the Fasihi. It's because now the guy wants to be more hands-on, mathematics, chemistry, physics, geography, you know. I think that is it, but it's still goes back to the system. What are we really feeding our people in class? And then also with interests. You as a student, what do you want to major on? That is where you put your effort, your more effort on. Most of these ladies who major on linguistics and English and literature, they become teachers, they become journalists, they become you know, because they relate with the public relations, and that is why now you'll find more boys in the more hands-on courses, engineering, courses like mathematical, that is analytical, chemistry, such.
Right.
Yeah.
And even in the process of releasing the exams, a lot of criticism has come the way of CS Megosio Gamba. In one of the cartoons is depicted as a snail because it took too long to release the results. Do you agree with that criticism, or is it that the last few CSs had taken us to a different kind of standard where we're getting KCSE results even before Christmas Day?
Yes, basically I think also it's the nature of each individual working and doing things their way. Again, we also had a quagmire in terms of the education system as we entered 2025, because we did not. There was very little. I would basically not want to blame him, because I think we have a communication department in government, which I probably some people play part in. And we had a quagmire of where to take our grade 9s. I am a parent, and it was not very interesting up until last week, so that we needed to understand where were we supposed to have a new fee structure, how many schools facilities were able to take the grade 9s, how many schools are border high schools which have an empty class as we speak.